I remember thinking about in even like the past 4 or 5 years of my career, there have been a couple times where I really wanted like a leadership position. It was only maybe a long while afterwards that I realized that looking at them, they had a bunch of added stress that came with those leadership positions. They didn't have as much free time. When I would talk to these people afterwards, I would realize how often we talked about things we wish we could do, and I realized that by not getting those leadership positions, I could actually take the time to do some of those things. It's just interesting to think about when you don't get what you're looking for, it's so easy to get fixated on that and get bummed about it, right? And realize, I made a plan and it didn't come through, I failed at something, I'm feeling bad about this. But why? What do you have now instead because things didn't work out the way you were thinking? What do you have now as far as more time to work on relationships? Maybe you don't have as much stress as if you had been in that leadership position. Not all positions that are great positions for your resume are necessarily great positions for your sanity or your psychology or for your family or your other relationships. And it's so easy to get fixated on things that fell through instead of realizing the things that maybe became a bit more secured because you missed out on a leadership position. I've been fired from a few jobs. I have looked back on some of the things in the moment, getting fired, getting laid off. Those things are really frustrating. In a lot of ways, especially because of just where we're at in Western society as man, breadwinner, all that stuff. It can be especially emasculating for a dude to lose a job and feel like, that was the one thing, like that's my job, right? I'm supposed to bring home the bacon for the family or whatever, right? I'm supposed to be building a better career. I actually now think that every single person in their life should be fired at least once from a job. Not because it's fun, not because I wish that kind of pain and frustration on anyone, but because of what it teaches you. When I was fired from different places, I was able to very acutely look and say, they just let me go because I didn't have the right kind of skills, or I didn't have the skills they wanted. Is there any truth to those claims? Do I need to get better at something? Do I need to get better at my people skills? Do I need to get better at my programming skills or otherwise my vocational job kind of related skills? If there's some truth to that, think of being fired as this is a very acute wake-up call for you to figure out what you need to do. That, yeah, a missed opportunity of continued employment, that sucks. And again, not wishing that on anyone, but that's an opportunity to stop and to think, whoa, maybe there's something real here. Maybe I need to think about it. If you're getting fired all the time, that's probably a problem. Try to avoid that. I think everyone will probably go through at least one big career upset or big kind of relationship upset in their life. I think it's important to recognize that those are opportunities for you to have a frank inventory with yourself of where you are, where you want to be, and recognize that when those things aren't working out how you were thinking, that's an opportunity to really assess how you can make it better. And by thinking about how you can make it better, you have opportunities to act upon those things. So no matter where you're at, as far as your relationships, as far as the career you're trying to build, if things aren't working out now, if you're having moments that are making you stop and go, whoa, this was terrible, things are not working out how I planned, this could actually be a blessing for you. This could be an opportunity for you to stop and assess and take some time to really figure out what you really want in life. Do you want more free time? Are you driving at career goals that are in diametric opposition to what you actually want in life? If you want tons of free time and you value the relationships you're building with family members, and yet you're also maintaining that you want to be Mr. Career Dude and always be going for like the CEO position, those things may for you not be entirely compatible, or at least not right now. Think about ways you can work towards making those things either be more compatible or at least work towards ways that you can be more honest with yourself about what you really truly value in this world, and then work towards those things. Do something every day that gets you closer to realizing those goals. We all want good things to happen to us someday, somehow, somewhere. What are you doing today to make those things happen for you soon? I'm Oler. Remember that tomorrow is something that you can aim towards today.